Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so basically there is nothing much, like I just shared in the group also, that some sort of bottoming should occur over here and then there should be a bounce to the moving average. So it shouldn't matter whether what the price does next. We can see this setup that this is some sort of a running flat. We should go down bottom over here and then it should bounce back. And if it will continue to go up, then we will buy the retracement over here and take it up. So it's pretty, everything is, pretty planned already if it goes up. Now, what if it starts going down? So it won't start going down all of a sudden. I think uh, if it want to start going down, then this moving average and this next move will, cause it to stop, just like it stopped at 800 over here. Like over here, the price bounced, but the moving average did not allow it to go up. So it turned into a bear flag and then did one more down. So if we talk about the trade, so I think this should be the trade today. And if it will start going up, then we will buy the retracement of this and take it upside. So it's pretty simple what should happen today. Exact opposite of this thing on this topping over here, the topping over here.
Yeah, thank you.
So when the topping is done, it goes to the moving averages and then the decision is made whether it is gonna go down or go up. So now if the bottoming, some sort of bottoming is done, then it should be done over here and then it should at least retrace back to the moving average. So we will see what happens when the market opens. Right now we still have time. So I'll come back to you guys.
Which moving average it will retrace back after, let's say, after bottom?
This, do you see this black one or the blue one or the next moving average? One of the three.
One of the three. Okay. Okay.
So it will do something like this.
Okay.
And then the decision will be made. So we will not participate in the decision. Once the decision will be made whether to go up or down, we will participate. Like
Okay.
like over here, if you remember, we longed this.
Mm-hmm.
So when it went up, it came down to the moving average, we longed this. Similarly,
Okay.
over here, I think day before yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
we longed this. When it went up, it came down to the moving average, we longed this. So once the topping was done, we did not long. If you remember, when the topping was done, it came back over here. Tal was trying to long this. So I told him, no, don't try to long this because the topping is already done. So it would do ABC or total down, just like over here. So today it should be nice because for the last 2 days it is just falling. For the last one day, yesterday it just gapped down and continued to make a running flat and it continued to go down. So it did not give me any chance to enter. But
Now,
today,
what if it doesn't bottom out, but it go to moving average?
sorry,
What if it doesn't go to the 18,960 and bottom out, but it just goes to moving average and consolidate there? I
yeah,
mean, is it a possibility
it's a good
scenario?
question. Yeah, it can do it. So if it will start going up, Deepak, you have
Yeah.
asked a very good question. The trading is all about probabilities, right?
Yeah.
So what you have asked, the question you have asked is a very good question. I would like to address it properly. That it's a probability game, right? So I'm just giving you probability visually that bottoming should happen over here. You asked a very good question that it can happen that it just go up and do this. So it can happen. So that's why risk management is important. But I would still say that the bottoming happening on the downside, it has got higher probability. But the thing which you just said, that what if it just go above and then break above the moving average, consolidate, and then do one this. So it is also possible. So it's a probability game. You cannot just bet your whole house on this one down move. That EIP said that it will bottom around this 960 below the S1. So that's where the risk management comes. I'm just giving you the probability game. Now, if we just look at the history, then if you see the cycles are able to nail the tops and bottoms right. So look at this one, the extreme top on the CPI, it was nailed. So for this catastrophic dump which is going on, so I would also expect it to bottom somewhere over here on the S1, because S1 is a pivot level and all the banks are watching it. So it's only natural that it should do something like this, break above this moving average, consolidate, and then we'll buy on the pullback. So we can do a knife catch over here, or we can do a buy over here. So the question you asked is right, that there is no guarantee, but there is a probability. So it's all a probability game, right?
One more follow-up question: how to not get trapped like the crash happened or the selling is happening? Like even with the cycles, just a bit like how do you say it's a cycle and how to avoid trades? I mean, let's say some condition after that, you better wait. Now don't take the trades, something like that.
So if you put on the indicators when it is red and everything is red, so you will not long, right? It's visually telling you that why are you longing it when everything is red? And you were supposed to long when everything was green over here. Remember, we were squeezing the hell out of everybody.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
So everything was green. We were buying the oversold on the cycles on the moving average. So it was green. And this bigger red moving average, it's the bias. So once the price is down, so we know the bears are in control. And today, we are talking about the bottoming knife catch, right? So this is just a knife catch. The high probability trade will be this one, the pullback.
Yeah.
So we can trade this one thing for the time pass, like just to pass the time, and then we can long over here, and people will say this is some sort of a inverse head and shoulders. So we will see what happens. So right now everything is red. So of course long should be careful. Yesterday you saw the weekly S1, it failed. And why it failed? Because everything was red. It was not working. So now because there's some bottoming is occurring, so it should work somehow. And probability wise, I think it should do something like this, go up, pull back on the moving average, and then on its way. So this is the probabilistic path. But anything can happen. You're right that it can happen also. But it's very rare, but it can happen. I can show you a few examples where the bottoming happened on NQ without touching the lower cycle, but it's very rare. But you should be aware of it, right? You're a trader, you have this black line, which is the make or break. So once it's above it, so you are a trader, right? Day trader. You are not going to remain in the trade and carry your loss overnight. So you should cut it. So this black line is make or break. The orange line upwards is the next move, which defines the direction. And this is trying to predict the bottom of the cycle. So basically, this is saying that some sort of bottoming should occur over here. So we will see what happens.
Yes.
So it's just trying to predict the next move. And we also know that in August, I'm expecting some sort of a rally. So whenever I see a bottom, it is of interest to me that I should do something about it. So maybe this is the bottom, because for the August rally, the bottom should occur before August, right? Like for the July rally, the bottoming occurred on 25th of June. And for the May 14 rally, the bottoming occurred 7 days before May 14th. So for this August rally, I think the bottoming should occur soon because the downfall has been quite catastrophic.
Yeah.
This gap down, and I was expecting the if you remember when we were over here, I saw this topping. I saw this topping cycle, and this dark moving average was over here. So I said this could be the topping cycle. But because of this 39 minutes light blue, I was of this opinion that it will do something like this, A, B, C, and
Mm.
then fall. But it bursts through this thing. So it's a probability game. So I did not try to long this. I was waiting for the 15-minute setup, and it prevented me from longing anything. So
Yeah.
the knife catch long will be of interest to me over here down at the bottom. If it come over here, I will try to, knife catch small position. Or if it goes above the moving average and consolidate on the pullback, I will long it.
Yes. And better to avoid based on the oscillator, right? I mean, that oscillator, if it is right, then just wait. That is the because now it is turning green, right? The oscillator, the second horizontal indicator.
The this one,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's turning green, but it can again turn red
Okay.
because the bigger direction, if you see, it's all red. So the a little bit of green, yeah, it is turning green, but it's just indication of a little bit of green coming, and then it can again
Yeah.
turn
No,
red.
I mean, I'm trying to understand like the 39-minute moving average when it came, somebody would have logged there, but instead they could just avoid because the entire thing was red below. Uh,
Right.
Oscillator
Yeah,
was red, so just
yeah,
stay
you should
away.
avoid it because I told you this thing yesterday that 50, this new indicator is proving superior to this 39 minutes good news bad news because it
Mhm.
said it would burst through it, and it did burst through it. And those who try to buy over here, they can see that there was no buys over here, and the buys are coming only once the bottoming is occurring. So either the bottom has occurred, like you said, maybe it will just go up, or it will bottom over here down at the bottom, and then we will go up. So we will see, we have a visual representation of how the bottoming should occur. So it's really nice. So we will see what happens.
Thank you. Yeah. So sometimes it will help actually, this kind of you guide us or share how you see it. Then we'll also understand better how to use the indicators.
Yeah, I will try to come online daily and do
Yeah,
this because
it'd be great.
I'm
It'd be great.
trading live, so I think I should.
Yeah, that'd be wicked. That'd be really good. Sorry to just jump in there, but I'd really like that. I think everyone would really like that EIP.
Okay,
Yeah.
but sometimes it get boring. I cannot just talk all the time because
No,
I'm
I understand. But whenever you think it's necessary, jump on and we're always ready.
okay. So right now, this is my plan. Like just like the topping over here, should be some bottoming over here, and then we will buy the pullback because we have an August rally on the cards. So hopefully this is the bottom, and then we will be on our way. So for the August rally, I will be buying all the pullbacks. Like whenever the price will come to the moving average, I will buy. Whenever it will come, I will buy. Just like in which rally? In the July rally.
Okay.
Thing. Come to the moving average, buy. 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 So I'm hoping for something like this. So it's all probability. Let's see what happens. So don't bet your whole house on one trade. So try to divide it among 4 or 5 pieces and then enter on the right points. Like always enter on some line. Like over here, this could be a live catch long. And then on the moving averages, pull back, you could add portion of your trade, whatever. It's your, depending on your personality, whatever your personality is, you can do it. So
Yeah.
I like to trade 15 minutes right now because I can give a general direction. If I try to do 3 minutes, it will be too busy and most people won't be able to follow it. So it's better to follow a general direction, which is some bottoming should occur over here and then we should be on our way. Let's see what happens.
So, another question. Does it help to check the daily chart before going for the
Yes. Again, you have asked a very good question. I was discussing this with Wadud, and this indicator, eh, with this indicator in front of you, you don't need to check higher time frame because this is the intraday indicator and it will tell you what it thinks should happen. But yeah, if you're trying to, like, I also, when I learned the trading, it always told me that you should always look for the higher time frame and then try to think, or try to see what should happen in the lower time frame. But because we are trading, this is a cycle, right? I'm cycle trader and this is the cycle, so this cycle should bottom over here, so it doesn't matter what the daily is. And the daily of the extreme top of the Nasdaq on the CPI was caught by this cycle also.
Yeah.
So it doesn't it's taking care of the tops and bottoms. So just need to manage the risk. So everything should be fine.
Okay. Thank you.
So you're right. So generally we have a perception, we have a belief, we have a bias that we should always look for the higher time frame. But with cycle as our tool, I think we just need to follow the cycles. Like if you try to buy over here on the down cycle, you must have lost money. And this is now bottoming. So the sell, I think it should go over here. So depending on your risk appetite, maybe you will try to sell it to this. If you think this is a bear flag and this whole thing is running flat for the downside till here, you can sell it. And then it should bottom and then it should go up. And then if you'll try to sell on the positive cycle, then it will be bad for you. But positive cycle, doesn't mean that now it will go up. It will go up, but if it gets stopped by the moving average and it fails to break above the black or the moving average, then it will turn into a bear flag and then it will go down. So I will keep you guys updated. Right now, I think it should go over here, bottom, and then something should happen.
I have applied the same indicators, but the July top is not exactly how I see in your chart. I'm using the same Nasdaq 100 E-mini series.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
15 minutes only I'm using. Somehow it's a little different.
July top.
Yeah, July top. July.
I'm using Nasdaq.
20.
Nasdaq futures E-mini.
Yeah, even I'm using the same. July 23rd, right?
July 24th.
24.
So you can send me the screenshot. I will check.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just.
Send me the screenshot on WhatsApp. I will check what's the problem.
Okay.
Most of the people, not most of the people, few of the people, they use CFD. So this thing will only work for Nasdaq futures, because if you will put this indicator on Bitcoin, the cycles will not work. If you will put this indicator on gold, they won't be as accurate. Like for example, let's put it on gold.
Yeah. The reason why I asked should we check day chart is because gold, if you see the day chart, it's quite clear that it might go down, but people try to trade using something. So that was the thought behind it. Yeah.
So the market has opened and it's coming down, right? So
Yeah.
it's good. So it's depending upon your personality, you can sell it like if this is a bear flag, you don't want to waste time. You think this is a good trade. You can manage the risk, stop above the moving average. You can try to sell it. So it's up to you guys. It's visually in front of you what should happen. So you manage the risk and take the trades. So I will not try to spoon feed, but I will try to do a good market analysis in the short run so that you guys can make your own decision. Because there are some people who would say that okay, I will long here only, but there are some people in the group who will short this and then long this also, and there are some people who will wait for the long, the conservative long, which will happen over here.
Yeah. And they'll
So
miss it.
depending on your personality, you can do whatever you want. My job, I am doing the analysis and I'm also taking the trade. And my bigger, the bigger trade I'm waiting for is the August rally because I try to make money on the big runs. I can do a bit of intraday trading here and there, but like the May rally and the July rally and now the August rally, I'm interested in those. So I will
Okay.
trade. I
That
will
is
do.
also predicted by the cycle somehow, or it's a different calculation?
Those are also cycle, right? Just like 15, the 15-minute cycles are much more difficult to decipher than the daily cycle. Daily cycles are easy. You can do a bit of astrology and this and that, and then you can, try to understand that okay, a cycle rally should come. If you know a bit of maths and you know a bit of history, historical data, then you can do the cycles on the daily pretty easily. Like stock market moves in cycle pretty consistently. Like July rally, it happens every day. Christmas rally, it happens not every day. July rally happens every year. Christmas rally happens every year. Still people short July rally. Still people short Christmas rally. So I don't understand. So these rallies are consistent. So there's a behavior of a market. Daily cycles are easy. It's the intraday cycle which are difficult. So let's see what happens. So far, I've been able to not crack, I've been able to uh, nail the daily cycle right. But my cycles always tend to, yeah, like, whatever the date is. For example, I had a bottom on May 14th, but the market bottomed earlier. And on May 14th, I remember I was telling Aisha that do not short on May 14th. But she was telling me that this is some sort of bear flag. You should go down. I remember that day, May 14. There was some news event also. But stock market rocketed up and didn't look back. Similarly, on May 31, it was again a bottom. And right now, we are also again a near bottom. So those who are saying that this is a bear market and stock market is going to go down in in one go, it's not going to happen. We will get our cycles. We will get our rallies. Like just like in 15 minutes, just like in 15, similarly, just like in August, when this cycle will combine forces with the daily cycle for the August bottom and the rally, then it will be, good fun, just like over here. If you remember, because I really enjoyed it. It was really nice, easy trading for me. I was just putting on the GAN fan and just giving you guys profit targets, profit target, profit target, profit target. It was very easy, and then out.
Yeah.
So I hope that we get this again.
Yeah.
So it's going down.
Yeah.
So some sort of bottoming should happen over here. Let's see.
100 points more, 200 points more. Yeah.
It's nice and visually it is very nice for the eyes. Like for example, I can do the waves or whatever, but visually it's nice and you can see and you can do a bit of back testing that yeah. So odds are good that it will bottom over here or at least a bounce to the moving average. So you can long over here with a stop below and take it to the moving average. So this will be your day trade. So this will be your day trade, for example, and then this will be your day trade. and then you can take profit. And if it goes up, do this. You can do this.
And can you tell a bit about stop loss? Let's say even if the retracement is done, how do we put stop loss?
If you're trading 15 minutes, the stop loss is very easy.
Mhm.
Whenever there is a bottom and the rally starting on the moving average, stop loss is always defined by a 15 minutes candle. For example, so this was the moving average. Price came to us. It made a bullish pin bar. So you will long it, stop below.
Understood. Okay.
The 15 minutes stop loss is easy. Especially if you are long and shorting on the moving averages. If you are trying to long or short on, for example, without the moving average. So like, for example, if you shorted over here or here on this oscillator, then you have to define your own stop loss. So when I enter position on the overbought on the red, so I try to enter half position. I do not enter full position because the stop can be very high. So I just manage my risk. Like it's just my rule. For example, for example, it's just my thing. I told you guys before the start of the session that it will go down. Now, if I wanted to take the trade, the price did not go to the moving average, right? So I will, but it was overbought red, overbought red, overbought red. So I would take a short, half position short, with stop above the moving average, and then I will try to take it to the downside. So it's just my thing.
Okay, got it.
Hello, Aisha. Aisha's got the deadliest of the Fibonacci's. The whole distraction is caused by Aisha's web.
It's always confusing, I think. Sometimes experience is that it does react there. Sometimes it just didn't do it.
No, she made a good call over here. Like we were over here and she said short. I remember. She said short. And knowing her, I knew that she was watching 1 minute time frame. So I was long from here and then long from here. So I was in good profit. So I didn't want to, give the profit back. So when Aisha says short, so I just checked the 1 minute and it was doing something like this. 1 minute was doing something like this. Like little bit of bear flag on 1 minute. So I just closed the short and I just went away. And there was also cycle topping over here, and then there's this big red was over here. So and also it was near the 20K. So I thought that it would do something like this up and down over 20K. So it was not worth it. So I just took the profit. But it went down and then it gapped down on the Google News, Google earnings, and then made a running flat down.
Yeah. Where do you see the next cycle targets? Any?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think if I go to the daily chart, so it should do something like this.
Okay.
For the right shoulder like this, and then do something like this, and then upside.
Okay.
So there should be a rally later on in the second half of the year, but this is the trade, and then there will be a correction again into the October, and then there will be another trade. I'm having fever for 2 or 3 days.
Hope you're fine.
I'm getting better, yeah.
Hi sir, can you show an example of when price will go past the cycle tops and bottoms? Because you were holding throughout the cycle top on 2 days ago. So I was thinking that if there was an example where it goes past the cycle tops or bottoms.
Well, my English is already very bad. I do not understand what you're saying. Can you write me your question? Can you write me your question? I will be able to read it. Write it in the group. Write it in the group. I will. What's your opinion on shorting next move?
Yeah, he asked the question.
Tell, what's your question?
He put it in the chat. He's asking, can you show an example of when price goes past cycle, tops or bottoms? Price goes past cycle top or bottom.
Can you find it? You can say this was an overshoot, but it bounced back. So we were looking to buy over here on 800 already. So I will try to smooth it. I will try to make it like this. So give me some time so it won't happen.
Yeah, he's telling the example on July 24th morning, we were holding the longs, though it was above the cycle. So that was one example.
July 24th?
I mean, the one you closed it, right? After Aisha said short now.
Yeah,
That,
it went above.
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
guys. It went
Yeah,
above
that
just by
overshoot.
a few pips. Come on,
Yeah.
give me, cut me some slack, give me some discount. And nobody can point it out perfectly.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
few pips.
That was his question. Yeah.
Hi sir, what's your opinion of 39 minutes scoop?
You're talking about 39 minutes scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it failed. The 39-minute scoop, it failed, right? Yesterday. What about
I
it?
think today it's better. Because yesterday it was curving downwards at a very steep angle.
Yeah, you're right. So it did fail. You were right about the slope of the scoop, that it won't be able to scoop it. So I saw the message.
But I think today it will hold.
Today also?
No, today I think it will hold. The scoop is flattening on 39 minutes green.
With the green?
Yeah, the green. But I
Yeah.
don't think it will hit the cycle bottom if it rejects from there.
I think
I think it will just hit
today,
the
today I
upper band
think
of cycle bottom.
today I think the scoop should work. Today I think the scoop should work. We will see. I will try to enter small long over here.
Because if it overshoots, then it will hit the bottom. But if it doesn't, it will just hit the top. Right? They might not want it to hit
I don't understand your
19K.
question. If we plot a horizontal trend line like this, so there is still some way to go, right? The support and resistance guys, they are waiting like this. So I'm not saying that it cannot come down. It can come down, but it's just a probabilistic path we have. So we will see what happens. Right now, it said in when the session started, I told you let's not talk about uh, everything. Let's talk about piece by piece, like one trade at a time. So that people do not get confused. Tell you are an advanced trader, not everybody is. So today, I think when the day started, everything was red, and this was predicting some sort of a bottom over here. So when it is predicting some sort of a bottom over here, so either you can long from here or you can look at this way, short till over here and long over here. So depending upon your personality, you can take trade this way, up to you. This is red, everything is red. So this is what I'm saying. If we will talk about 39 minutes right now, 39-minute indicator is good. It's very good, but yesterday it failed. So I don't know why it failed, but it's very difficult for 39 to burst through like this. But anyway, we'll see. Yes, this is one of the rarest events I've seen because I always expect some sort of a reaction on 39 on this line. It gave no reaction. So I was expecting something like this: A, B, C, and then down. But it just went like this. But luckily for me, I did not long. So I'll try to long over here and then some over here. And this was the July bottom, top, bottom. Perfect. So you could have, it did overshoot, scare you guys, but once it got back up and we were expecting a rally. So this bottom was of interest for us. It up in one, declined in two, and then it never looked back. So this bottom is again of interest for us. So let's see. You know, The demerit of doing Zoom session is that nobody speaks. Aisha doesn't speak. Aisha doesn't contribute because when she's typing or telling lots of her wisdom, I pay good attention to it because they they are very unique, like 707 Fib or NDX, XPX, things like that. So now we are just doing the Zoom session and I have nothing much to add and Aisha is quiet.
Come on, Aisha, make an appearance.
She's not the talking time.
She says she's in a day job in a head office.
Come on, Aisha, you made so much money shorting the stock market. You're still doing job. Eh, Except yesterday, if you shorted yesterday, it went in, straight downfall. So anybody who shorted yesterday did good. I was watching this thing over here and it made a running flat with the hidden bullish. Oh, sorry, hidden bearish. But there was light blue 39 minutes coming over here. So if there was no 39 minutes light blue, so I would have, really shorted it. But I thought that it will just go over here and then come back. So I missed this trade. Otherwise, this was a very good setup. Like this is running flat. This is one of my favorite setup when the price does this and there is a hidden bearish. So it's falling. So I think it will bottom on the lower cycle, a bit of overshoot. So let's see. So 18945. So maybe it just bottoms over here or here. Let's see what happens. But I think I will bet on 18945. So I will close my short over at 18945. Because this was again a running flat. Hidden bearish. Hidden bearish. So it should break down and it should bottom over here. Now, if we plot some fibs, then okay, it's coming to 1.618 is at 18950. So it's matching with this thing. So it's matching with this thing. So hopefully it will bottom.
How did you decide to take short here? Running flat, you said, but was there any rejection or some condition? Okay.
It was overbought red, hidden bearish. And I told you that if the cycle bottom over here, so it means price will go down, right? So you can take a half short over here because price did not touch my moving average. So I took a half position short with a stop above the moving average, and then I will target this spot. I told this thing before even the session started that this is a setup. This is the two way to look at things, like down, up. If the top will occur, for example, let's say when we were over here and we saw this topping over coming over here, when price was over here and the top was forming over here. So it's the two way to look at things. One was to long till the top or to short the top. So we long till the top. Aisha shorted the top. and this is just oh, nice fall. So it's the same thing. So once you will get the experience, Badud is really master of these things. He is always following this indicator, so he knows a bit. So I think some sort of bottom should occur over here. We'll see. I will put on Fib. So this will be the first target, 19,000, and then second target, 1895. And then we can try to catch a small long to the moving average. And also there is a gap over here, unfilled gap, futures gap. They always get filled within 2 or 3 days. So today is the second day.
Aisha says she's looking for 18,750, preferably, otherwise 18,800 to go swing long. So that is
Gumrah. Let's see what happens.
almost there.
No, I'm not a Fib fan, but I respect Fibs. So let's see what happens. So this is also a Fib, right? 1.1618. So Aisha's maybe right. So it's all about probability, right? So let's see what happens. This is my analysis that a bottom should occur over here and then some sort of a pullback to the moving average at least. So let's see what happens. There is no competition. So depending upon whatever you guys think you guys can do. I would take a small long over here and I will close on the moving average. I will take a small long. By small, I mean small, like one by four. Yeah, she could be right. Anybody who shorted the top of the cycle, I have respect for her. So I cannot argue, but I will follow the indicator and I will take a small long and I will get out if it continues to down. And there are rules to take the long. Like for example, just don't buy blindly. Wait for some sort of a price action like in 15 minutes to see what happens. And then you can take the long. You don't need to just buy just when it touches over here, you just buy. Just wait for some consolidation, like wait for some price action like 15-minute action. And then if it starts going up, then you can buy because you have a quite a bit of a distance to cover. So don't need to just jump in first. Let other people buy. You can then jump in by going into the small time frame. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the 15-minute cycles work. Now we are touching the daily S1. And also 1.27 Fibonacci. So immediate reaction, some sort of a profit taking, or maybe people are buying. Uh, so if you short it from over here, then you can take your profit over here instead of over here also. If you don't wanna risk giving back. But I think
And how do you stop loss for this knife catch? Just asking.
this knife catch, I told you already in 15, wait for the 15-minute candle to define the stop loss.
Okay.
Wait for the 15-minute, just don't buy blindly. Wait for the 15-minute candle to end. It will give you a stop loss. It will give you a stop. It will give you a stop. Like over when we longed over here, it gave a good stop. It was a good stop if you bought over here. It was a knife catch. It was again a good stop. We longed all of this, right? When I saw the 15-minute candle, we longed it. Next move, long. Okay, it's coming down good. So it was a nice trade just at the start of the session.
Yes.
If we follow the rules, like I promise you, if you guys follow these rules which I'm giving you, you will, hardly lose money in the long run. Maybe here and there, of course, stop will get hit, but you will follow the rule. Like, don't try to buy blindly when it is red. If you're catching knife, like for example, there was weekly S1 over here. I tried to catch the knife, but it gave me a loss. And I deserved it because the knife catch should occur over here on the cycle bottom, not on the weekly S1 when it is on a free fall. And let's see what happens over here. I will let it go. I will take the profit and then I will wait for the 15-minute candle to form shape. Then I will define a stop loss and then I will take a small long to the moving average only. And I know in the coming days, this whole thing should get filled because I'm expecting a, August rally. But I cannot bet my whole house on this thing already. I will take piece by piece, step by step, and you guys shall see. So this running flat, it broke down.
It's reaching its destiny.
Yeah,
Like predefined.
yeah. So the Gann talks about destiny a lot. It says everything is already defined long before it occurs. All the people say this happened, war happened, or whatever happened. That's why stock market is falling. That's why the prices of wheat is rising. But it's already it's already defined.
Still 9 minutes is there for the candle close.
So we have gone below the weekly S2. It means it's a breakdown. So it's a breakdown technically. It's a short. But if it goes above the weekly S2, it means it's a failed breakdown. Then as per the pivot boss book, it will go to S1 minimum as per the pivot boss book. So if this breakdown failed, which we are predicting that this breakdown should fail. So as per the pivot boss, we can target S1 also, 19,400. So this our long either can be targeted to the moving average over here or 19,400 over here, depending upon you. So this is how you can, project the path. Weekly S2 to S1. I was talking about this setup with Tal yesterday. He is master of all the setups. He has a Swiss knife-like book of trading setups.
with all the weapons. Any website to refer for this astro cycle? You said something easy or I need to learn.
It's too complicated.
Okay.
The guy I learned this thing from, even he gets it wrong.
Okay. Because Tal was saying line something.
No, Tal is good. I'm not saying, the only fault I see in him is that he trades like 3 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute chart. Like it's too busy for me. I do not trade the small time frame. So I'm comfortable like taking this trade. I can make a lot of money on that. And if you're trading 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I can assure you, you don't need to do any other thing. You can make a lot of money on it. And and that's it. You don't need to do any other thing. Uh, so I don't need to go into the 5 minutes or even 1 minute.
Yeah.
So when the price was over here, we saw that the bottoming should occur over here. And when the price was over here, we saw that the topping should occur over here. What else do you guys need, right? So you can long it, short it with a do some risk management and take, okay, I'm taking some profit now.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm out of the short. Now I will wait for some price action, 15 minutes, candle close, because I'm afraid what Aisha has said. So let's see. And I will also keep an eye on this weekly S2, because if this breakdown will fail and it will go up, the failure of bullish, oh sorry, failure of bears will be bullish. It will go up. Okay, it will go up again, I think. Let's see. So our one trade is done for the day to the downside. Now we're looking for the other trade, and we need a 15-minute candle close to define the stop loss. Tal, do you want to share some screen? Share some magic thing with us?
So I'm only on the 1 minute chart. I'm looking for strength.
Okay. So
Yep.
when you see this trend,
Looking for
just let us know when you see this trend, okay?
yep. I think for me and Ayusha, we might have used the 1 minute green GMBN line. And
Yeah,
if it closes above, then you need that
I,
strength.
yeah, I know you are a good observer. You have a good observation, so I trust you. So if you see
Yeah,
anything,
there's also a GAN fan there. It's a mass one.
yeah. So just let us know if you see something, okay?
Oh,
I'm taking 2 minutes
I
break.
mean,
I'm-
I can't pull a bunny off a head every day. So
do you want to share the screen? I can give you the screen. Do you want to take the screen?
not really. Nothing to share for yet.
You can tell what you are telling by telling us by sharing your screen. It will be easy. Otherwise, it's difficult to understand. Not everybody can visualize.
Yeah.
So do you want to take the screen?
Not yet.
No? Okay. So I'm taking 2 minutes break. I need some water. I'll be back.
Oh, have a good break. So. it might bounce over here. It just hit the S2 daily for the CFD version.
Okay, so I'm back.
It just hit the S2 daily for the CFD version.
Okay,
So it might bounce over here.
yeah,
Yeah, basically I think of the pivot range as uh, a range between the E-mini and the CFD version. Because sometimes it bounces off the CFD version instead of the E-mini.
yeah. I don't watch CFD version. I just watch Nasdaq futures. So we are also expecting bounce over here. So let's see.
Yeah, I just long the CFD version.
You longed?
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, me too. So now the stop loss is the low of the 15 minutes candle, right?
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah. And on the 1 minute chart, it just conquered the GMB green line for both versions, I think. Yeah, both versions. So it can be a sign of strength. Can take the stop loss as like a few pips below the 1 minute GMB line.
So in 1 minute we are seeing V-shaped recovery. So it's good.
Yeah.
It's nice in 1 minute.
Yeah.
And the bigger trade is this one, that this is a bearish breakdown which should fail, and then it should go to the S1 as per the pivot boss. So depending upon your personality, that as per the theory you can take it to over here, or as per what I just said, that you can take it to the moving average over here. Whatever you may feel like. Everybody is different. So it's going up. So it's very nice.
Yeah.
Stop
It
should
also hit a zero level for reversal. So can take it as a sign of a
yeah, it's nice.
potential.
So
Yeah.
we expected a bounce
Because
from this
whenever
morning. Hello Aisha, how is it going?
EIP, any thoughts on YM
No thoughts.
futures? What do you think? I mean, it's going in the opposite direction. In the sense, it's it didn't come down.
YM has destroyed so many families. It has bankrupted so many households. I don't wanna talk about YM. How can you trade YM? You need to master all of the whole of the US economy, and then you can trade YM. If you're trading Nasdaq, you're just trading 7 stocks.
Okay.
So that's why. And also the Nasdaq, the good thing on Nasdaq is that when it goes up the fastest. When it goes down the fastest. So as a trader, you need the fast thing, right? If you're on the right side.
Right. Yeah, I'm trading Nasdaq, but I used to trade YM, and so I still keep a watch on it. So I thought I'll check with you if what thoughts you have.
Yeah, I also started off with YM, but I switched to Nasdaq. And also try to somebody, a very wise trader told me that most of the people trade S&P 500 and YM, and most of the people lose money. So why are you trading those instruments which are, made so that people can lose money? Why don't you trade something unique? That guy just used to trade Apple, just Apple stock,
Oh, okay.
one single
Okay.
Apple. So from that, I got the idea of, trading Nasdaq.
Got
So,
it.
and it is working for me, right? I can decipher the cycles. I can instead of trying to trade everything like gold, silver, crude oil, I try to master the Nasdaq. So for the last 7, 8 years, I'm trying to do it.
Understood.
So it's working for me.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, definitely.
Aisha. Aisha is the only bear left. What if this is the bottom? Aisha?
So when you were talking about Nasdaq having its own personality, do you think when it's ultra bull, it's ultra bull, when it's bear, it's very bearish?
Um, Sorry, I did not understand. Can you repeat again?
Oh, you were talking about the personality of Nasdaq. Like
Yeah,
it has a unique personality. Yeah. So I was thinking about when it's really bullish, then it will be extremely bullish. But when it's very bearish, it will be
yeah,
really
yeah.
bearish. Yeah.
Yeah, so as a
That's why
trader,
doing
that's what you need, right? When bearish, so it should be bearish very far, very hard, and when it's bullish, it should go bullish very hard. So as a trader, you need that, right? You don't need chop fest of YM. So let's have a look at YM. I'm sure it will be a pure nonsense. Where is YM?
yeah, and I think YM is manipulated too. It always takes out your liquidity before it goes in the correct direction.
Yeah, I never had a
Yeah,
good YM. So
yeah. YM, you might be able to trade it now with your cycle.
yeah, you can
Like
you can trade this cycle, but it is made for Nasdaq, not any other thing. So you are just risking it. It may work, it will not, may not work, may or may not
yeah,
work.
I mean
For it is
you
made
can
for
always do a
Nasdaq,
little
and
back test later.
all the calculations are done for the Nasdaq. So if you will, human eyes, they have got the ability to see whatever they want. If I'll put this on gold, right, and it will start to match with gold. It can, but the calculations are not made for the gold. It's made for the YM. So I don't know gold cycle and this and that. I it's very every instrument has got different thing. But for YM, or sorry, for Nasdaq, I know that it was able to nail this, and it has been able to nail this. So I'm grateful, and at least I'm not gonna lose money, right? If I longed over here, the stop is on break even, and I will let it go. I will let it go to where the Aisha stops are. I will run her stops. Aisha, where are your stops? When Aisha goes quiet, I get really scared because then comes the big shot. But now I'm on break even. I'm putting my trade on break even, right? So at least I will not lose money. So we can take it to the moving average, or we can do the pivot boss theory and take it to the S1. Let's see what happens. So far, everything is looking good. Everything is happening as per the plan. It's very nice. Reclaiming the S1 is very good.
Yeah, EBB also. When it does that, it will be extremely bullish. Because then you will have reclaimed everything.
People talk about price action and this and that. In reality, Gann has tried to decipher or decrypt the market cycle the best in the form of cycles and time factor. So, and we can see even on 15 minutes. And on daily, we have been able to see the cycles, the power of cycles on daily. There was no doubt. The power of cycles. So when they were bullish, they were bullish. And then when they are bearish, it's just going down without any remorse, without any two thoughts. So I was not expecting such a deep correction. Personally, I was expecting a time-wise correction. I was thinking something like this will happen but it did this. So till August, it can do whatever it wants because this is the time for the down cycle. But once the August one will come, something like this, not this much high, then at least this high should come for the flag, and then one more down into the October election, and then the rally.
Hi sir. So I was thinking with Tidon. I spoke with Tidon like a few hours ago. Then he was talking about how this long will just be a small long. Because it hasn't hit August yet technically. So can do one more down till maybe August 2nd and then bull rally.
It can do one more down till August 2nd. Yeah. Early August, I'm expecting a rally. So yeah. So you're right. But when the rally will start, it will do some sort of bottoming on the 15 minutes, just like on the July rally. So maybe this is the bottom. We will find out. If it goes above the moving averages and goes up like this, do something like this, and then goes up like this, then we can say that this is a 1, this is a 2, and this is upside. Just like in the July. So we are having the same sort of structure also. Like right now, we are having a head for this inverse head and shoulder. So we are expecting this pullback and then upside. The script is same. Let's see what happens. I want to ride the August rally because shorting, I'm not good at shorting. I'm good at longing. So I like longing. Shorting, I'm always scared.
Can you expand the indicators? Which are the 4 indicators you're using?
What do you mean?
The 4 indicators which are added. Like I know just by default, right? No settings change, right? In the
No
indicators.
setting change on 15 minutes.
Okay.
And it will nail the cycles in the 15 minutes. And it will work for NQ. If you will put it on some other thing, then your eyes will show you that, oh, it is working. But during the live trade, it will not work.
Understood. Yeah.
Because the calculations are for the Nasdaq, not for the other things. I don't trade other instrument at all. For example, there was a time I used to trade gold, but gold is too, you know, what should I say? Gold is like under-regulated market. So even when I was right, for example, I was long. So this was a weekly breakout, for example. I was long and it went up and I was in big profit and it was a weekly breakout, right? So I put my stop over here because this is unregulated market. So you know what it will do? During any nonsense news event, it will do a flash crash, take out my stop, and then do this. So this used to happen with me all the time. my prediction was right, but I never used to make any money in gold. So I stopped trading gold. And if you are a gold trader, then you know the feeling. So your direction will be right, your prediction will be right, but your bank account won't be right. But Nasdaq is a good boy or good girl, whatever. So just look at this. We expected a bottom over here, and such a nice bottom.
Yeah.
What else do you need as a trader? Why would you waste your time trading oil or gold or something like that?
Or shorter time frame. Just
Or even shorter time frame, yeah. Nasdaq is a good girl. Okay, Aisha is trying to short. Something must be happening in 1 minute. Let me see. I understand her psychology. Let me see. Okay, one moment.
Just a 1 minute scoop. I think she's using fixed to short because I don't see anything there in one.
Aisha will
Except
short, I
for
think, at 19,138. She will try to short over here, 19,138. But okay, one moment. I did it wrong. 19,132. Okay, if we put the theory of
so I
Aisha,
think she's on 0.5. She just
sorry.
I think she just shorted the 15 rate GMBN.
Okay. But Aisha's theory is that the reversal of it always happens on Nasdaq on this fib. So we can look at the other way also. Okay, fine. Reversal happens on the 0.707 fib. But if this is conquered and if this is, price remains above it, then it is very bullish. So we can take it that way. And I can show you example on daily. For example, where is Nasdaq on daily?
Aisha is already shorted, she says.
Yeah. Okay, if we would have done the fibs over here on daily, then this was the 707 and this was the May 14. So it's understandable that people try to short this. But once the price conquered this 707, then it was very bullish. And you can see that it went up and it came back down to the 707, took support on May 13 decline on 707. You understand? So the thing is that the bearish element of 707, we can take it that way that now the 707 is support. Now it is very bullish. And it did turn out to be bullish.
What are these special numbers? 707 and 88, I think. Which other?
Yeah, it's Aisha discovered this thing that Nasdaq does reversals on 707 fibs more often than not. So she is right that it does. Nasdaq tends to respect this a lot. Respect doesn't mean it will always happen. So it just comes over here and pays a little bit of respect. But the real thing is the cycle. So we will see. So quite a good candle over here.
I read an article. The article said was the COVID crash did really happen at 0.88 retracement, something like that. I lost that link, but something was interesting.
I don't know. When the COVID crash happened, it was Feb, but the market was already, all-time highs, I think.
Yeah. Somehow they had drawn some fib and it was like 0.88, whatever.
Yeah, maybe. There were guys who were able to predict the crash. I know.
Hmm.
And I tried to follow them, but they were not so good afterwards. It's going up.
Do you know the methods? Like what methods the guys who try to predict them use? Like is it astro? Cause if it's astro, then it's quite unpredictable too.
Sorry, Tal, I was not paying attention. Can you repeat again?
Do you know what methods the guys who try to predict a short
Cycle trader.
cycle?
Yeah.
But isn't it's using astrology, isn't it? But it's quite unpredictable.
Tal, if you are a cycle trader, right? You know a bit of astrology also. You know there is a lot of cheating in this industry. Everybody, who knows a little bit of astrology tries to become a cycle trader or whatever. They put on the tools on. They put on this cycle tool over here. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
but mm,
Yeah, this
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 one
these ones, time cycles too,
this is a
and
big one.
they
This is
try
a
to tell
big
you
one.
the cycles. So there is a lot of nonsense. So we know it doesn't work like this. It's a lot more complicated. So those who know, they know, but most of the people they do. Most of the people do not know trading. This is the point, and
Mhm.
uh, only few people know the things we are talking about. So tell you're one of them. You know cycles. You know astrology. So they do work. So so we need to just take them. Like if they are working, why not use them?
I have
Yeah,
one question. Right now, if you check the Holy Grail, it is still not above zero line. I mean, do we need to consider that or just okay?
Yeah, it's still not above zero line. You're right. So the market is bearish, right? Everything is red.
Okay.
We
Okay.
are doing a knife catch. This is not a long. This is a knife catch, right?
Yeah.
We shorted, we longed. So the Holy Grail is right. And everything is red. This is red. The oscillator is red. Holy Grail is below zero. But we are looking for some sort of reversal and at least a tag of this MA, moving average, or next move. And we can take profit over here. And if we go to 39 minutes and check the weekly okay, fine. This is very good. Now this is very good, right?
Still moving up here.
All those who shorted, now they are trapped. Now the this is the time where the greatest damage occurred. The price reverses hard. So from S2 to S1, as per the pivot boss. So we can take it to the S1 also. So up to you whether you take it till here or to the weekly S1, depending upon you. Because those who shorted, this is a failed breakdown. The weakness of bears is bullish. Weak bear is equal to strong bull. So the bears have failed to break the breakdown. They have failed to do the breakdown, and so it should go up. Now all those shorts, those people who shorted, and most of the people they do not long over here, like we shorted over here. Most they are taught to short once the support is broken. So when the support was broken, they shorted. So most of the people are short over here. So now the price should go up. We will see. And we have Aisha also in the background to warn us. So we will see. It's good to have both sides. Expecting a sharp reversal from current levels. Okay. Okay. Sharp reversal. We will see.
And the question on the indicator itself. You have this in the VIP2, the buy and sell indicators, like the boxes come. So those are based on the MA bounce only or something else?
No, it's just a cross. Like for example, it crosses down
Okay.
from here to here, so it's a sell. So either you can put it on or you can just use the color. For example, it crossed down from here, so it
No,
begin.
no, the box appear, right? The buy or sell
Yeah,
the.
yeah. I don't use it because I can.
Okay, okay.
You can use it if you want to.
हाँ सर हम बोलो बोलो yeah Kara, this shoe looks nice, yeah. The shoe look nice, Papa. Yeah, they look nice.
Okay. So Aisha is expecting a sharp reversal over here, and we are expecting a failed breakdown. If we look at 39 minutes, then there are lots of bullish divergences. So I think Aisha should fail. We will see. So lots of bullish divergences, right? Lower lows, higher highs on the indicator. So we should catch the bears off guard and go to the S1. Aisha has joined this group to reverse trade me. We all know that. Could be in V-shape reversal. That's too when such overshoot selling happens. Yes, why not?
Well, I mean, not really. That time, both you and her were extremely bearish, and you all caught the sharp drop. I think it was in March, the March drop.
It's a 600-point moves from. I think if you were with me, you guys caught the extreme bottom. And now if you'll take it to the weekly S1, which is at 19,400, that's 600 points. So this is a lot of money.
I've actually booked profit in a bit because it's just my first try. So
Yeah, you can. It will. These trades happen every day. It's no problem. It's always good to take profit. But I'm just analyzing the market. Like this is a pivot boss strategy from failure of weekly S2, so it will go to the S1.
yeah, super. Yeah, this session has been the most productive, I would say. AIP. A lot of things got clarified today.
Yes, it took me a lot of time to get this indicator right. Uh, uh, I hired 3 developers to work on these things. It's a lot of maths involved.
Mhm.
So also a bit of my knowledge also of Nasdaq. And then I was testing it, and then I was on a break also. So I was not able to, communicate with you guys. But I was coming into the group every day still, and I was, telling the directions. Only on Tuesday, last Tuesday, I was not able to come. Otherwise, I was trying to find internet and, try to come. Okay, fine, we are going
Very
up.
good. Yeah,
So
keep
the
going.
sharp reversal is not happening, Aisha. Now we have reached the Aisha's 707. Let's see. So if we'll go above it and hold above it, it will be bullish. Because again, failure of bearish is bullish.
What was the S2 level?
Weekly S2.
Yeah, the one. S1, S1, sorry, 19,400. Okay.
Weekly S2 or daily S2?
I know S1 you are saying, right? There are from the pivot boss.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
19,400.
weekly S2, and weekly S2 is 19,080, and the target is 19,400.
Yep.
I long the extreme bottom, so I think we should just bust through it. The V-shaped recovery. Let's look at July. Let's look at July 1. So this was the structure, and it just went up like this. So hopefully on 25 also, if this is a structure, it should do this. Let's see. So this, as per our rules, this could be the first target. Sorry. This could be the first target for the moving average. So if you longed over here, you should take some profit as per this indicator, or as per the pivot boss, you should take it to the S1, depending upon your personality. Everybody's different. And I can tell you guys, if you have proper discipline and if you have patience, to wait for the lines to come to you, I don't think you guys can lose out. You just need to show. Trading is all about patience. When yesterday was dumping, and there was few guys who were getting impatient. Why there is no trade? Oh, this is a daily group. Why there is no trade? But patience pays. So today we got this trade. Yesterday there was no setup. There was no. You could have taken the half shots. I already told you that when it is not at MA but it is overbought, you guys can take the half position shots. But today we got this down and this up.
Now the price reached the AIPBV. Maybe it will reject there.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm observing. AIPBV is a support or resistance.
Yeah. So basically, if it'll go above the BB, so it means the failure of pairs. You can take profit on the EIP BB also. It's a good level. But I really like this failure of breakdown. This is really nice. It is called tweezer bottom, right? Candlestick pattern tweezer bottom. It's really nice. It should go up. Hopefully, this is the bottom that we are waiting for. Game
So
over.
can you show us how you caught the 22nd March top using the new indicator?
Sorry,
Can you show us the 22nd March top using the new indicator?
22nd
The
March.
22nd March. Yeah, because I remember you were calling bear over there too, and then you caught the top.
This
But
thing.
this is quite
This thing.
yeah. You were calling tops here too, around here. And then you were under attack for around 5 days because it remained flat. Do you remember?
Yeah, of course I remember. How can I forget?
You have good memory, sir.
I will tell you from daily chart. Twenty-second March. Okay, this one. Okay, fine. Yeah. So if you remember, when it fell over here, it made a hidden bullish. I still remember on daily. So I went long on this, and then I went short. I went short over here. I remember there used to be a guy in the group. Now he's not anymore. An old guy who was a GAN trader. I don't remember his name. He used to talk a lot of things about GAN from Australia. So he and me, we went short over here also because our timing matched. It went down and then it went back up again, but it was just a double top. So you are right. How did the cycles are not perfect over here, but the daily cycles were topping, and we were right. It did fell down, and then it turned bullish.
It's moving up more.
Let's see.
Maybe Aisha is wrong. I would say because it's again going up. Let's see.
Elevator has arrived. Bears loading onto it. Of course, I can be wrong. I told you guys, Aisha has joined the group just to reverse trade against me. I don't know what's wrong with her. So since the dump has started, just before the news, the moving average was touched. Except for that, we have not touched the moving average. So such is the like straight line decline over here. When moving average is touched, we can enter positions, but we can see that we were not able to enter position. We could have entered only half positions with a wider stop losses on the overbought on the red.
I think maybe you can use the hidden bull, hidden bear strategies, so it's easier to determine the stop loss.
Yeah. So this was hidden bearish over here. You're right. The only reason I did not take the short over here was because of the light blue 39 minutes. It was curving over here. So I thought that it will come over here and then go up. Otherwise, it was hidden bearish. You were right. And it was also before the market. It was pre-market. It was during the London session, I think. So I was not trading also. So it's going up. Very nice. I'll go back to the 39. Very nice candle. And this is weekly S2, right? So we can say with some confidence that the breakdown has failed. This is weekly pivot. So breakdown has failed, and now some bottoming should occur over here. And with the August cycle which is coming, so we should be on our way. So this is just my bigger idea with for the bigger cycle. The weekly breakdown has failed. The bears failed to break the weekly pivot to the downside. The weekly breakdown has failed. If it would have continued to go down, then it would have been really bearish. But it is not happening, and it is matching with our August rally. So it's nice. Now let's see the condition of 707. We are way beyond 707. Very nice. I don't use 707 like you do. Okay. So as per Pivot Boss, we can go to S2 to S1, which is 400 at 400, and then S1 to R1. R1 is at 400. So daily pivots and the weekly pivots, they are saying the same thing. And we have Aisha's stop over here also.
So now that it has conquered S1, you think it will go to R1? Because you mentioned R1 to S1 is a banker's move. So maybe S1 to R1 is also a banker's move.
Yeah. That's what he wrote, that the banks follow it. And these are pretty good levels. Anyway, I'm telling you guys, just follow the discipline, and you guys may not ever lose, because I think intraday is pretty much solved and good days are coming. And with the October rally and with the last what do you say, blow off the top, which will come after the elections, it will be like really nice time to buy. Like, just keep buying the cycle bottoms on the intraday. And if we, lots of people, they got destroyed on this decline, which came all of a sudden, but we were able to, not get affected. All the tops were nailed. And even this one, the yesterday's one was nailed, day before yesterday one. And now this bottom is nailed. So what else do you need? Top and bottom with a stop loss defined. And with a direction bias for the bigger direction. Because what happens. For example, if I would not tell you guys that an August rally is coming, then you guys will go and watch Ron Walker videos, and you guys will start imagining, oh, it will do this, and then it will do this, something like this. Because I keep telling you guys about the August rally, August rally, August rally. Just like I was kept telling you guys about the July rally. So you guys at least know that, okay, we need to just think in one direction, and we know what should come. Otherwise, human mind is very good at, doubting this. It can imagine all the imaginary paths. But at least we knew when the CPI came, we longed this, I remember. And this was a short, very good shot on the news. And I longed this year till here. I did not short this. I was in a hotel, but I longed till here. And next day I was not able to come online. There was no internet, but it fell down. And it fell down, as per the rules, it's fine. And then this was a bear flag. And I long this. I was not able to short this. Happened overnight. Shorted this, long this. Just need to follow discipline. And a good thing is, there's no such thing as magic. Like, I'm not telling you guys some magic. Okay, this is some magical level. You just long over here. I'm telling you that these are the cycles. There are only two things: trend. There are only two things to the market: trend and the reversals. So for trend, we will follow the moving average. For reversal, we will follow the cycles. That's it. So pretty much nailed the whole trading. So now this reversal is coming. The trend is ending. The reversal is coming. And then if it goes up, then the upside trend will be established. And we have a bigger direction for the August in mind. So we are not going to watch Ron Walker or other guys. And we know that what we have to look for. It's going up in straight line. Isn't it nice to be long from the bottom and it is keeping on going on up in one direction, which is in your favor. $19,200. Price is on yesterday's close.
Hi, so just to clarify, the way the strategy is actually made to be used is that we enter after 15-minute candle close and your stop loss below the lowest low. But isn't it a bit slow if you do that? That's why you need to go to like 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Depending upon your personality, like I cannot go into the 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So
Oh,
I take small position if the stop loss is big.
oh.
But usually
So you
usually
enter at 19,040 today, right?
sorry,
You enter at 19,040 today, right? Near the 15-minute bullish candle close.
I entered when it started going up.
Oh,
When
nice.
when it started going up, I
Yeah.
entered. Stop below. Because I was expecting a bottom, right? So it's nothing. It was happening as per my expectation. So I entered.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, now I see, now I see. Because there was a week there there was a buying pressure,
Hmm.
but there's a chance that the week gets taken now and then we get a bullish hammer, then we can enter again.
I don't understand your point.
I think I'll draw.
You will draw?
I'll show in a group.
Okay, sure.
Hi, sir. I drew.
Yeah. So what is your question?
The question is, if the first stop gets taken out, can we enter again after the bullish pin bar? If it hits S2,
Tell
I mean, it's just an example of like what could have happened to.
tell you can use stop loss as per your own method. Like if you're using if you're using 15 minutes chart and if you think stop loss is very very large, then you can use your own stop loss in the 5 minutes. But the 15-minute charts will give you a prediction that some sort of bottoming should occur over here. Then you can go to 5 minutes. Like for example, the bottoming should occur over here in this uh, inside circle. So if you go to the 5 minutes, this is 5 minutes. You saw this pin and you were expecting a bottom over here. Then you would know that now it is going up. So if you saw this pin and you saw the price going up, you will immediately put a stop, go long, and then that's it. So it's nothing. It's the same thing. 15-minute cycle is just giving you a prediction for the bottom. You can do the stop loss thing as per your own personality in the 5 minute also. Do you see the 5 minute candle? This is 5 minute candle. So you can do the stop loss.
Yeah.
So the
Yep,
same.
that was what I was pointing out.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like it's the same thing. 15, the cycle, this is just a cycle. It is giving a prediction. So the stop loss thing is as per your own personality or as per your own method. It's just a cycle prediction. So we were expecting a bottom. So we saw the bullish action. We put the stop and we longed.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Thanks, sir. Now I know what to do. Because I was trying to form a strategy around it so I can bet that's it.
You can even go to 1 minute inside this and try to find something.
Yeah, I mean I went to 1 minute today, so but I don't really want to use 1 minute bet testing because it doesn't go very far in trading view. So I was thinking of using 5 minutes instead as a bet test.
So we know that 15-minute is a magnet. Oh, the next move is a magnet. So we can take some profit on the next move or on this moving average. That's what I hope for. And then we'll wait for the next setup. Bigger setup is this, that it will go to the S1. But intermediate, we can look to take profit on the above moving averages. But if the price starts going back down, then you can, take the profit as per your own.
Yeah. When we book a profit at that moving average top, and then no trades, right? Now we have to wait for
then no trades.
Yeah.
Then wait for the next setup.
Well, but technically the cycle bottom technically isn't established until the lines cross, isn't that right?
Yeah, technically that is right, but we can always knife catch. And the crossing is not a rule. Like, yeah, crossing means confirmation that no, okay, the bottoming has occurred. But if you will still be waiting, then you would have missed the whole of this trade. You can do a knife catch, right? You're good at it. The GAN traders, we are good at knife catching. So lots of bullish divergence, prices going up. Now this is getting overbought, right? So it's better not to give your profits back. So be ready. Just one more up, maybe, or maybe now, because it is getting overbought. So I will hope for one more up like this, and then I will take the profit, do some correction, and then maybe I will long later on.
Yeah, but I think we can just take a partial profit. I don't think it will fall that much. Because
Sorry?
after it gets overbought, it will get oversold again. And when it gets oversold, it might be a corrective set again. Range bound corrective set. Yeah, and can long again.
Yes. So I'm just drawing random. So it can do this and then it will do this to make this inverse head and shoulder. It will come over here and then long. So I don't know if it will happen like this. Yeah, inverse head and shoulder. Yeah.
Or maybe you can do Adam and Eve. Magic show.
Magic show?
Yep.
What do you mean?
That time you were demonstrating an Adam and Eve magic show. It was very fun.
Magic show?
Yeah. The V and curve. Adam and Eve magic show.
I don't remember. What magic show? Oh, Adam and Eve. Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a crypto trader, right? But in crypto world, there is we have this pattern because most of the people in crypto they lose money. So we have our own patterns. So when I started trading, this was famous Adam and Eve pattern. Adam, Eve. So you can if you will Google search it, you Google search Adam and Eve trading pattern, you will find lots of theories on it. Adam and Eve. So it was one of my first patterns which I learned. So yeah, you're right. It could be Adam and Eve. It's going up. So next move or this moving average is a good time to take profit. And then we will reassess. We'll take a break and then we'll come back and we'll see what happens in the second half of the market. Because now it's the lunchtime also. Yeah, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, lunchtime, it's going up. So good time to take profit. Two good trades we had, downside and upside.
Yep, that's a 15 W too. It's a really constrictive zone.
Sorry?
There's a 15 W line too. So it's a constrictive zone. A lot of resistance.
Can
I'm
you
hoping that's first.
can you type it? I'm not understanding. Also, I don't understand why I gave this indicator access to many of the people. So I don't understand that why some people are still confused because it's pretty clear. I made the video also, and I think it is a very visual indicator, and it tells you that the trend is down, it is red. This is now bottoming should occur. Don't try to be enthusiastic shorter over here. Long will come from here. These are the moving average where you can take profit. Yeah, 15 dark blue. Yeah, you're right. So I will take profit on next move, and then I will let bears print the some sort of a right shoulder. So today was a good day. Yes, really fun day, sir. Haha, trading made easy. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for showing this to us. It's really appreciated.
Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah,
It's a really fun.
thanks from my side as well. It's been awesome. And now at least we know how
I
to
gave you guys access to it, so you guys can always do practice in your spare time.
Mhm. Now
So
it's at MA, right?
I'm promising you, I never promise anything. Even to my wife, I never promise. But I'm telling you, if you will guys be disciplined on this, then you will become a profitable trader. There is no doubt. But if you will try to long on the red, then you are on your own. And if you will try to short when the cycles are bullish, then you are on your own. So you just need to be disciplined. There's lots of calculation involved in this. Like who could have predicted this up move? So we were able to predict this, so we got this. So just remain disciplined. This was a knife catch bottom, so you need to manage the risk. Okay, I'm taking profit right now. Okay, I'm out of longs. Okay, so this was a knife catch. So we took a long with a understanding in mind that this is a bearish trend, but this could be a knife edge bottom. So we got the knife edge bottom, and we will get the proper bullish trade, bullish trade, just like on July 1. Let's see July 1 again. I'm refreshing your mind. It will come up over and then it will decline like this, and then it will go up, and then we'll keep on buying this thing. So something like this should happen again. Now let's go back to present times. So we are over here. So I just took some profit. I hope for decline now. And then so that I can long again. Okay, guys. I hope you guys had fun today. So we can do rest of the session on the chat also, because there's no point right now to remain online because it should correct. And then we can
So what's the next time cycle you see for the next bottom that we can long again? I'm thinking around market closure. Around
yeah,
when market close.
maybe. Nobody knows. We will see if it does this. Or
Yeah. You
if
can
it does
just burst right.
if it does this. Maybe if it can just keep on going. Nobody knows. But there's a good chance it will do this. So we will see. But right now, if you are intraday trader, you long this, so it's a good time to take profit. Because we know the next move can, really do some pullbacks. So we will see. Okay, guys. I will then see you on the chat on the Discord. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.